Morning, Rabotai. With regards to Pesach, just like when a person needs to transfer dishes or vessels from basar to chalav, or vice versa, from non-kosher to kosher, there are different methods of hechsher kelim that are necessary, different methods of koshering that are necessary. So too, from chametz to Pesach, a person would also need to kosher his dishes, vessels, utensils, v'chule. Now, in older generations, there was a lot more koshering done because people didn't have the surplus, the abundance that they have today to buy dishes for Pesach, v'chule. Today, Baruch Hashem, there is not as much koshering going on because people have a different set of dishes for Pesach and flatware, v'chule. But there are certain things that do require knowledge of koshering. For instance, certain things in the kitchen, oven, and etc. Things of that nature we'll speak about in the coming days. There are certain there are certain ideas that we need to know, certain terms that we need to know with regards to koshering. There are different methods of koshering. For instance, there's something called libun. Libun is the highest method of koshering. It's torching or purging something with fire. And we'll speak about things that require libun. The level under that is called haga'ala. Haga'ala is when you boil up a pot of water, something on the fire, and you purge it by dipping it into boiling water that's on a kli rishon. Then there's something that's called irui mikli rishon, which means you're not dipping it in the water that's on the fire in the kli rishon. You're pouring from the kli rishon onto it. That's basically the three methods of koshering that we use today. Okay, there are others, but that's basically the three that are most in use. Also, like we spoke about kli rishon, the term kli rishon refers to something that is a pot of water, let's say, that is on the fire itself, or something that is used on the fire itself. That's called a kli rishon. Kli sheni, when you transfer from the kli rishon, from the original vessel or pot that was on the fire into another keli, that's called a kli sheni. The number one rule with regards to koshering vessels is kibol'o kach polto, which means the same method that you use the vessel in for chametz during the year, that is how you are going to kosher it as well. And we'll apply this rule, Be'ezrat Hashem, in the coming days to different utensils and different things around the kitchen with regards to figuring out how to kosher things. It's not so pashut. There are certain things that require, knowledge and require knowledge of the words of the poskim to know how to kosher things. Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll speak about everything. Davar davur al ofanav yom tov mevorach.